programot. Ha bárkinek kérdése van, akkor a chaten ezt meg tudjátok kérdezni, és segíteni fognak a Gabi, illetve a segítők, akik részt vesznek a technikai irányításban. So, how is everybody tonight? Just a couple of weeks away from Christmas. I appreciate that you took the time and you are going to spend this evening with us. We have a quite big number of people from all over the world. Wow, all these business partners are really curious how to present the business opportunity and how to talk about this revolution, what we are going to create in the next couple of years and what is a mega trend. So, Ørjan, I am really excited and I'm really happy that you accepted the request that this international team would like to learn firsthand all the words and all the vision what you have to share with us, and you are ready to introduce us the new presentation. And every time we hear the story of Zinzino and the future of Zinzino, I believe it's not only me, but all of us are getting even more excited than ever before. So we are all here and all ready to learn from you and get to know your point of view and hear the new presentation, the new company presentation. And I'm sure that everybody is going to take some notes and want to learn a few new hints and expressions, what we are going to be able to implement from tomorrow on, and we will take our business to the next level. So let me welcome on board Ørjan Sæle, the founder of Zinzino, who is going to share all these great products and the business opportunity with us. Thank you, Ørjan.
Good to see you, Ria, and good to see you, Csaba. Congratulations on some amazing months we had last month. There is other people I know here as well, but I only see page number 1, so don't be offended when I don't comment on you if you know each other as well. It's been a different time this year. It's been a very different time. Lockdowns and a virus and all of these things going on, many changes in people's lives, many people losing their job, many people having to relocate, many people can't go home. Many of the meetings we were supposed to have did never happen. And I didn't get to see and meet all of you guys because I haven't been traveling outside of Norway since the month of March. So it's now a fairly long time ago. It's already 9 months, which is pretty incredible. But in the middle of that, Zinzino has proven to be a business which not only could survive, which not only could grow a little bit, but actually proved itself to grow with 50% so far this year, which is unheard of when you're in your 15th year as a business. And I'm very, very excited about that. I'm very proud of it. And I'm very proud about the important role that many of you guys played in that. And if you're brand new, I'm excited that you'll get to hear about it, maybe for the very first time. And I remember when I heard about the industry of direct selling the very first time, it was at a live meeting, so it was not a Zoom. And we could all talk to each other and hug and greet and all of those things. I was sitting in the back of the room next to my uncle, which had invited me, and I had my arms folded up, like everyone that is behind their camera and not showing their face. Well, you're probably not even arms folded up. You're probably not even listening to me right now, you know? Or maybe you are, I hope you are. And I was skeptical and I wondered, will this ever be some serious business? Is it something that would fit for me? And then which I'm going to come to in about 15, 20 minutes, the speaker came to the money part after he'd gone through the products. And I hit my uncle in the side and I asked him, well, are you sure? I've never seen a business model like this before. Are you sure that this is for real, you know, that I can sign up and then I can get a bunch of customers. I get paid for them, not only when I sign them up, but every single month, as long as they buy. And then I can recruit a friend or a business colleague. And then when they get a customer, I get paid for them when they sign them up. And I even get paid for them if I'm not there when they're signed up. And I even get paid for them when they buy again. Are you sure this is for real? And I was sure it was not for real. So I was skeptical. So if you're here tonight and you're very skeptical, you're like me. So just take your time, scrutinize everything, go through every document, read all of our public reports, and go into the depth with the people that invited you to the presentation so that you find out everything you need to know before you start. Because then if you start, it will be a much better start for you. So let me just open up and share my screen. You'll see my messy dashboard for a second before I can click on the play button, but I guess we gotta live with that because I didn't prepare better. Let me see here. Okay, there, I got through it. And I hope you'll learn some new insights, and I hope you'll have fun. And what more than anything else, if you get how incredible the Zinzino products are, your life will be blessed for, I was about to say eternity, but that wouldn't be true, but for the rest of your life. So basically, the trend today is that we want to feel good, we want to stay fit, and we want to be healthy. But at the same time, health problems are increasing. And we felt 8 years ago, it was time to ask why. Let your food be your medicine and your medicine be your food. A wise man said that 400 years before Christ, so that was Hippocrates. But is that even possible today? It used to be possible when we ate Mother Nature's food, full of vitamins, minerals, phytonutrients, micronutrients, beta-glucans, fibers, healthy fats, and a good balance between omega-6 and omega-3. But if we look at today's food, it's not made from Mother Nature, it's made by man. We live in cities, we have less space, we need to cramp in all the cows as little space as possible. Even in Norway, and we have a lot of land, but even in Norway, they're inside and it's cold in the winter. They don't want to be outside anyways. And then we don't feed them the same kind of food that they would find themselves. Norway is the land of fish farming. And you know, a farmed salmon has a 1600% altered nutrition content versus the original salmon that used to be all the salmon we had in the world only about 45 years ago, or maybe it's 50 years ago now. Less nutrition dense, high in sugar, many empty calories, low in fibers, less healthy fats, and an imbalance between omega-6 and omega-3. And notice omega-6 and omega-3 because that's the center of this story. And we want to look at that history because it's critical to our health. When the DNA was formed thousands of years ago, the balance between those two fats was 1 part omega-6 for every 1 part of omega-3. If you go through PubMed and the scientific literature today, you will see that the amounts of fat that they recommend us to eat is in a balance of a maximum of 3 times the omega-6 versus 1 time omega-3. And all the way up until the 1960s, this was good nearly everywhere in the world, nearly in every single diet. So that's called the turning point. And today in the EU, it's 15-1. If you go outside of the EU, it's a lot worse. But it's heading, even where I live, even in Norway, it's heading towards 25-1. And that's an incredible unbalance that have happened in the last 50, 60, 70 years. and it's doing something with our health. So the conclusion is we lack key nutrients, we have an imbalance between omega-6 and omega-3, and this affects every single cell in our body. It affects every single organ. It affects our entire being because it affects our cells. They become hard and rigid. Nutrients gets in slowly, waste comes out slowly. If we want to correct that, we got to correct the balance. Nutrients now comes in fast or normally, and the waste comes out easily, and you get a normal cell function again. And this is at core what our product does. Takes you from being unhealthy in the fatty acids in the cell membrane to being healthy with the fatty acids in your cell membrane. And that runs every single operation in your body. Your brain, your heart, your lungs, your joints, your skin, your nails, your hair. Doesn't matter what it is, every single function is run by what you see in this picture. So are you in the danger zone of having a wrong balance between 6 and 3, low levels of omega-3, and a lack of polyphenols in your diet, as well as lack of vitamin D3 in your diet? And the answer is that you probably are about 15-1. Unless you do something very special, you are probably where the rest of the Europeans are. If you live outside of Europe, if you live in the US, you're probably 25-1. But the bad thing is that your kids are probably worse than you. And where you want to be is a 3-1. And that's why we developed this incredible technology, the balance test, where you can find your result. It's a simple prick in the finger, 2 drops of blood sent off to a lab, and then you get it back, you get your answer. And if you're one of those that have a perfect balance, no problem. We'll refund you everything you spent on the product as a customer, full refund, and you don't have to pay anything. We've done over 550,000 tests worldwide. Each test is individually analyzed and verified at Vitas Analytics Services in Oslo, a renowned lab. You can see some of the other customers that it has here on the left-hand side. And we're today working very tightly with them, but at the same time, they are a medical GMP, so they are doing the results, not Zinzino's. It's a third-party validation. You get your personal test results directly in your phone. You can see my first score down here, 10.4-1, and that was a shock to me because I ate a very healthy diet at the time I tested the first time in 2012. I was eating fish every day. I was eating very little meat. I was eating vegetables every day. And you should think with that, and especially if you think about it, I was topping that off with 3 different omega-3 supplements. And still my balance came out like it was. And that's also one of the things that made me realize how important the testing was. Because everyone wants to think that they're healthy, not everyone, but at least I wanted to. But the test tells you if you're healthy or not. It's simple as that. Without the test, you've got no idea. I've tested doctors, I've tested specialists, I've tested athletes, I've tested nutritional freaks, I've tested nutritional ambassadors, I've tested owners of omega-3 companies, I've tested the stars of the brands of omega-3 companies, and most of them, by a rate of over 95% of those that I have tested, have not had the proper balance, even though it's their livelihood, even though they believe in it like more than anybody else out there. And that's one of the incredible things with Zinzino, is that we test you, then we track your result, you can see your progress, and you can make sure that you get in balance. And the test result shows that 95% in Europe is out of balance. In Australia, 98%, US 99%, and the world average is 97%, but it's only 97% because we have so many European tests so far. So in the future, when we become a global company, which we're doing in the next upcoming years, that rest of the world number will probably be closer to 99.5%. Most people do not have the fats that they need in their diet to sustain optimal health for their entire life. Even the ones, if you look in the middle here, the ones that take omega-3s, most of them score out of balance. You can see that 20% of test results out of over 500,000 that we have taken so far shows consistently that other omega-3 brands does not give you the balance that you need in your body. Yes, you're better than the average, but you're far from good. So what can we do to fix the problem? Well, we gathered a scientific advisory board, some of the brightest minds out there, some of the people that really know what they do, some of the people that wanted to work with a test-based nutrition concept, and get Dr. Paul's book. And whenever you have a chance, log onto a webinar or go to Cincino TV and get to know Angela, get to know Ula, and later on, Dr. Abraham is the newest one on our team. We actually have an even newer guy than Dr. Abraham on our team now. I met him here the other days from the UK, and we actually have a couple of more than that also that I haven't met yet. Get their information. It's absolutely outstanding what they're teaching you about our products and about what it can do in your body. We've got many patents inside of our products, and we've also got our own manufacturing and R&D, and we can bring you back into perfect balance in as little as 120 days so that you can achieve optimal brain function, protect your heart, get good skin, protect your inner organs, and have your body work like it's supposed to be so that you can feel young again. And we do that with our unique test-based formula, the Cincino Balance Oil. One of the things that many people don't understand about this product is how much more effective it is than other omega-3s. And I usually say it's 10 times more effective, but in many ways, that's actually not correct, because in many ways, it's 100% more effective, because my father had been taking omega-3s since he was a young boy. When I tested him, he was 65 years old. His first test was 9.4 to 1, but he couldn't close his hands because he had problems with his joints. Then 4 months later, when he switched to our brand, saving money in many ways, he could fold his hands completely. And he had a much better test. I think it was like 3.9 or 3.5 to 1. So it wasn't even all the way to 3 to 1 because he wasn't listening well enough to his son, I guess. So that's 100% better, you know, it's not 10 times better. It's like infinitely better. But why is it so good? Well, because we test, so it's in the right dosage, it's individual, we've got all the good fats inside of it, but then we have the olive polyphenols, which is critical when you're going to take an omega-3 supplement. I would not today ever take an omega-3 supplement again that does not have the olive polyphenols. Then vitamin D3, vitamin E, and that makes sure that there is no oxidation. It's 87% bioactive, and it works absolutely beautifully. That's our original, comes in 4 different flavors, has all the quality symbols around it, or labels with GMP, with Friends of the Sea. It's keto friendly if you're on a keto diet. So it's a lot of good things to it. Then we made it into a patented version, which you can dissolve in a juice or in water to make it taste better if you don't like oil. We made a patented vegan version where we take the omega-3 from algae instead, and also vegan vitamin D3, and I made it into a capsule version, which has some adjustments from the original, but works just as effectively. And as you can see, it's made with the highest quality and care. It's scientifically proven to stay fresh and potent. It doesn't oxidize. That's the whole trick. Because fat, when you eat it, it's not supposed to oxidize inside of your body, and it's not supposed to oxidize in the capsule either. So you got to formulate it so it stays safe, and that's what we've done. And then after 120 days, you get your second result. Mine was 1.7 to 1. I spent less money on the products. I actually dropped off my special diet. So I ate less fish, and I still got a 500% improvement in my result in 120 days. That's pretty incredible. And it was proven by a test, and that's the process that you can go through as well. So the health benefits is on every stage of life for brain, immune, growth. Toddlers can start from their 6, 12 months old, and then we use it when we come into our 20s. It's for brain, immune, reproduction, skin, hair, and nails. When we get 50s, it's going over to brain, immune, and we start having to protect our hearts, maybe our joints. Then when we get older, it's the joints, the healthy metabolic aging, having strong bones. That's the different health benefits on the different stages of life. Everything approved by 18 European EFSA claims that underbuilds what I just told you. So we're talking about normal vision, normal teeth, brain development, bone structure, oxidative stress, blood pressure, cell division, and normal triglycerides, so the cholesterol, normal muscle function, calcium level, and I could keep going. Many brand ambassadors. Every month we have one of these in our blog. You can read about their stories, why they love the Balance product or any other one of our products. Absolutely incredible what we see, especially when they get injured, because these are top athletes, so they are healthy and they're in their 20s most of the time. So what can this product do for them? Well, after an injury, they often cut their recovery in half. And after surgery, so if you look down here at Sarah Hector, she's going to be, she is one of the world's best female skiers. And she claims that she would not be skiing today unless it was for the Balance portfolio of products, because of all the pain that she went through after surgery, and how the Balance oil became a very critical part of her diet, together with Extend, to make her comeback. And I could keep on talking stories about this for hours, but then we would be sitting here for hours, and you don't have time for that. And I've got a new meeting in 30 minutes, so no worries, I'll be done soon. So reaching a balance between omega-6 and omega-3 is the first step to feeling good, staying fit, and being healthy. And now let's take a look very quickly at the rest of our products. We developed a specific prebiotic formula for the gut. It's called Synabiotic. A multi-immune supplement, Extend, 47 different ingredients that activates both parts of your immune system, the innate immune system and the adaptive immune system. And then also the part of the two immune system, which is called the enzymatic immune system, which this would be the only product probably in the world that does that by design. There might be others that does it by default, but this does it by design. I love this product. It keeps my kids at school and in kindergarten together with the oil. It's a very good immune supplement to activate the kids' immune system. I use it myself as well. Viva nootropic supplement to live happy, sleep better, and have just a rest of your mind, a spa for your mind. This 3 products makes the health protocol: Balance, Restore, and Boost. And it's formed out of the Balance oil, the Synabiotic, and the Extend. And that's what I really recommend you to get on this Cincino Health Protocol. We do a lot of things just with the oil, but if you get on all 3 of them, it works a lot faster. So you could also add the Viva to that if you want to have the health protocol premium. We just launched a revolutionary extra virgin olive oil. Only 40,000 bottles exist in the world. It's absolutely magical. I've got it here. So I got one here at home. It's a perfect Christmas gift. And when you open it, you can see which number you got. So it's in a series from 1 to 40,000. And I'm sorry, number 1 is taken. I took that one. Actually, I got it as a gift from the people that manufacture it at our factory. Then we've got weight control products. We've got skin products, very effective skin products, by the way, at a very affordable price. We do have a special on that one right now for Christmas. You want to give that away as gifts to friends and family. It would be the Revo. This would be the most exclusive thing that they could get, because there is no other olive oil in the world that even compares to this. The skin serum would be a perfect gift. The test would be a wake-up gift. Giving them the balanced oil would change their life. So there is many options on that, obviously. So let's take a few minutes to look at the business. Zinzino is a worldwide growing company. It's got a strong financial foundation. We're listed in the stock market. If you go and check out the stock market, for our investors, we've given over, I think it now is 70 or 60 times return on their money in the last 10 years, which is absolutely incredible for them. So take a look at that. We're members of direct selling associations in many different countries. We've got double-digit sales growth with above 50% growth, I think it is, or maybe it's 45% that is reported to the stock market so far this year. No, it was 49%, sorry, we're confused that a little bit. And we run a large charity organization with over 620 kids that we're sending to school on a daily basis in India. We're very proud of that. We're in 37 markets, including Hong Kong, with e-commerce platform into China. You can see Australia is open, US, Canada is open. And then we're opening 5 to 15 new markets every year officially. Next year, both India, Russia, Ukraine, South Africa, Malaysia, Thailand, Taiwan, Mexico is going to be included in that, maybe even Turkey, some of the Balkan area regions. But then we also open pre-launch in a lot of markets. And on, I think it's next Thursday, we're going to go into pre-launch in about 60 new markets. So the timing of your opportunity could never have been better. Some people don't understand direct selling. This is how it works. A direct selling model has a manufacturer. We own that one ourselves. Then we share marketing money with our sales force, the Zinzino independent partners, to find customers. How the traditional model works is that they have manufacturers, then they have wholesalers, then they spend money on, then they spend the marketing money on celebrities and advertising, then they have retailers that needs a margin, and then they find customers. So in essence, both spend about 50% of the retail price on distribution cost. The difference is that in our case, that is money earned by you, by the other people in your team, and by me, and by your customers getting free products. Here is what's making the business opportunity very unique. And that is that test-based nutrition is forming a global megatrend. These are big words, you know. This can sometimes be difficult to explain because a trend in and of itself is difficult to explain. Why is it that all of a sudden we go from having dark blue jeans to having wider light jeans with holes in them, and everybody in a 2-3 year period of time just switched from one type of jeans to a different type of jeans? Why does that happen? Well, it's because it's a trend. But often that happens locally, and you'll see, first you think it's crazy, then you think it's okay, and then eventually everyone does it. Well, that's a local trend or a smaller trend. A global mega trend is something that impacts our life forever, where we never go back. So a few years later, you know, with the jeans, you go back to the dark blue jeans or light blue jeans, and then the trends are swinging back and forth. So the global mega trend is basically like, if you think about the phone, we used to have phones that were connected to the wall. And then the cell phone came. Actually, the cell phone came very early. It came during the Second World War. It was very big, but you could actually communicate. Then it came to business people and to police and ambulances in the 70s and the 80s. Then it came to some more people in the late 80s, then even some more people in the beginning of the 90s. And then it passed 2.5% of the population, and it became trendy to get a phone. And I remember I was standing in 1993, 17 years old, waiting in line to get my first phone. Can you believe something as sick as that? Having to wait in line to get access of one of the few phones that were in the store that day. And I got one, and my friend asked me, what are you gonna do with a phone like that? And I said, I'm gonna make phone calls with it. And it wasn't laughable back then, you know, because it was a valid question. What should I do with a cell phone? Who should I call with it? Well, I explained, then I don't have to stand by the payphone, call you at home, hoping that you're at home. I could actually just be there whenever you call me, pick it up, and so on. And then, of course, coverage didn't exist anywhere. But as more people got it, and more people got it, and then all of a sudden it became something everyone had, and it took over the world. Then came the smartphone, and that took over the world again. And today, well, depending on who you are, of course, but most of us, if we leave our house without money and without a credit card, without our kids, without our wife, or without our husband, we're just fine. But if we leave without our phone, we have to go back. I don't know if you're guilty. I've been guilty of that. And of course, I've got Apple Pay on my phone, so I don't need a credit card anyways. And that works in all the stores in Norway. So that's a global megatrend. It's something that totally impacts our life. And to make that happen, you have to be a part of something very, very big. There has to be a consumer group big enough to create a global megatrend. Otherwise, I would say we're going to be a trend or a local trend or whatever I would say. But because there is 500 million people already taking omega-3s, but less than 0.2% of them have taken a test to discover their omega-6 to omega-3 balance. If we become successful on getting to 2.5% tested, that'd be 12.5 million people. This is gonna catch wildfire, and in the next 30 years, be over 1 billion people tested. So all the omega-3 people, plus a lot of other people, because as you could see on our earlier data, only 1 in 5 that we test are currently using omega-3. Every time we test, on average, 97% fails the test. It's the easiest sale in the world, because if people have the curiosity of finding out how their omega-6 to omega-3 balance is, and many of them are already familiar with omega-3s, they would absolutely buy from you when they get their result when they fail the test. And that's why the omega-3 industry is going to grow from a $40 billion industry to a $200 billion industry in the next 30 years. And we're planning to take 20% of that market share, creating the largest nutrition company in the world. So how do you start your business? Well, you could start for free, or you could select a basic partner kit, a health protocol kit, or an ultimate partner kit. In the ultimate kit, we put in all of our products, We put in a lot of oil, 10 balance tests. We put in everything that you need, all the marketing tool, and much more. And it gives 150 credits to upline. It's 995 euros. It's a 6% savings of the retail price of 2,500 euros. So you could even retail this and make a profit. But we've also made a very special offer around it called the loyalty refund. There, if you get 25 customers, premier customers that subscribes to our products over the next 12 months, so your first 12 months, we will not only pay you commissions on that, but we will also give you a full refund on the 995 that you invested into the Ultimate Body Kit. So, or Ultimate Partner Kit, which we call it today. It used to be Ultimate Body Kit. So this is absolutely the way to start if you want to join the business. And then we select a monthly out order. You get a monthly product plus or a GoCore app for training, plus or mobile app for easy shareable marketing funnels. That's 65 euros a month. But now when you look at that amount, don't worry so much about that money, because if you could turn out and get 4 customers in your first month, we're going to pay you money for it, but we're also going to discount those 65 euros down to 0. So you get free product, free training, free mobile app, and all you pay for is 7 euros worth of shipping if you're in the EU and you're on the general shipping price. Shipping does vary a little bit around the different countries. And then all the customers that you got in gets the same offer. Whatever they pay for the product they have, if they have 4 other people buying the same or a greater product, they will also get their products for free. So this is our marketing model. So you can start this at part-time, so you don't have to quit your job, you don't have to change anything. You can work from home, so this is perfect during this time. You can choose the people that you're working with, and you can create residual income. And that's what I talked a little bit about in the beginning. Residual income, that's where I was so shocked, because I worked as a salesperson at the time, and I got paid for my own sales. I was the leader of the sales department. So I also did get paid for a little bit of commission on the sales that other people did, but I did not get any residual. So whenever I started the next month, I started at 0 instead of getting a residual on the thousands of sales that I've made through the years. And this was very intriguing to me. And that's where my mind go, can this really be true? When the person in front of the room explained me that I could have somebody on my 3rd level of the sales organization. I could even have somebody that doesn't live in Norway. I could even have somebody that lives on a different continent. And when they got a customer, even if I was not involved, I would get a commission on that customer even 6 months after they first signed up. And that was shocking to me, because I didn't know about those kind of business opportunities. And it was very intriguing. And I've been working with it ever since that day. I've done really well with it. And I would claim it to be one of the wonders of the world that is hidden for people. It's absolutely amazing to build a business that is built on those kind or on that principle. So I hope that you will be able to create a residual income, both in the near future and also for the long term. So the compensation plan on how we earn the money, well, if you look at just making money from customers, you don't have to change, you stay yourself. And then you share the product, share your favorite product. If you want to make money from building a team, you don't have to change, be yourself. And then you share the business. And everyone does both, but some only gets customers. So a lot of our health practitioners or doctor's office, the gym centers, they only build a customer database to make money on their existing customers. and to help them get a better health. But then a lot of people also want to build a team to add more salespeople to it. And there is 10 different ways that we can get paid. I'm not going to go into the details of all of that. I'm actually going to run through it very quickly. So don't expect to understand everything as I go through the presentation, but sit down with the person that invited you. And then with that person, find out how you can build the business together to get the cash bonuses, which we get on sales to customers, to qualify the fast start bonuses, which is the first 30 and 60 days, to get team bonuses, which is from 25 and more personal customers, to get one-time bonuses as you rank advance, to get team commission on a weekly basis, to get a phone bonus every month as an executive, to get a car bonus every month as a diamond, and to get a customer acquisition on a weekly basis for all the new activity that we're making, and then earning volume bonuses when you become a leader, and a mentor bonus in everyone you personally involved into the business. So it's pretty exciting. Have a good conversation about that, because if you understand these principles, you'd absolutely fall in love with it. So the first step, 30 days to become smart bronze, get 4 premier kits, any one of the products that I talked about. What you make is a 10% cash bonus in every sale. So whatever the customer paid, you make 10% of that. You get a smart bronze bonus of 100 euros. And all in all, you probably made 200 euros and you qualified for a mentor bonus. In the same 30 days, involve A, B, C, and D. They get in an ultimate kit. You become fast silver. You make a fast start bonus of 150 euros. Plus other bonuses for an estimated of 200 euros. Know you qualify yourself for something called enrollment credit bonus, ECB, which is a doubling of your income every single time somebody new comes into the business from here on and forward. And that's important because it's much more fun to make money twice as fast. So hitting these 2 fast start bonuses is essential to building the business. Then XTEAM Express is 6 more additional customers, about 300 euros more made. And then some people, as I said, only focus on personal customers. Well, if you never got anybody in your team and you got to 18, 25 customers, you'd still be making 1,800 euros per year, and your cash bonus is 20%. And then if you got to 100 customers and you can top team, you'd be making 5,500 euros per year. And now your cash bonus would be 30%. And we would reward you with a one-time bonus of 10,000 euros, which is quite significant. And then you can keep on building customers, adding to your income. And eventually one day you'll have hundreds of customers. Or top income earner on personal customers has made as much as 30,000 euros a month. So it's possible to develop a lot of income when it comes to just having your own customers. But duplicating silvers is what a lot of people are putting their most focus to. So that's getting the 4 people in the team and the 10 customers. Of course, keep on building to 25 so you can get your refund, so we can turn on your RCB, which is a doubling of your commissions of the residual, the portfolio income. So this is what a lot of people do focus on, duplicating this. And if you duplicate it 4 times anywhere in your team, you're an executive, you earn the phone bonus plus 500 euros in commission for a total of 700. If you help 4 people then rank advanced to executive, anywhere in any of your 2 teams, you become a diamond. You get the car bonus of 1,000 euros plus another 3,000 euros in commissions. If you duplicate 4 diamonds anywhere in your team and you see now you have a lot of executives and a lot of silvers that helps you with the work, you become a crown and you're making 12,000 euros per month. That is not the ceiling. That is in the middle of or beginning ranks. So you've moved from silver to gold to executive to platinum to diamond, director to crown. And then you can keep on earning more money as you rank advance. And then at one point you have to start another sales team to become ambassador, and you can then keep on earning more money. And then at one point you got to be opening one more sales team, become president, and you keep on earning more money. I know this guy over here, so you know I'm connected to this company. Business is all about the timing. We started in 2005. First 5 years, we only got 10,000 customers. So if you think about that, if you join today, getting 10,000 customers in the first 5 years is better or as good as I did. And a lot of people on this call that is in your upline leadership has done so much better than me. They're not even 5 years into the business and they've got over 100,000 customers. Can you imagine that? I'm pretty jealous. I wish I could start today, then it would go so much faster. Then the next 5 years, we got to 84,000 customers. And then the next 5 years, by 2020, we came in with 230,000 customers into the year. We're today in 37 markets. Our plan is by 2025 to hit 1 million customers. And that's based on a growth annual of 33%. We're going to be in 60 markets by 2025. And then we'll keep on building, hit 20 million customers and then 100 million customers to become the largest company in the world. And today we have 350,000 customers. So that's right here. 2021 is starting with 350,000 customers. So you can see we will probably hit the 2025 goal a lot earlier than we expected, probably 2023. So it's a perfect timing for you to join our business right now. So what's the choices? Well, make your dreams come true, either from a health perspective by joining as a customer, and I'm sure it will help you get free products, or you become a Zinzino partner and you want to make money in addition to getting free products. So spend a little bit of time together with the person that invited you. Dig into the details, ask for all the answers that you need, read our annual reports, check us out as a company. Everywhere you dig, you will experience the same thing that I experienced. You will find that it's a solid, true-out company that you can trust. And if you start a business and you have this confidence that, wow, I'm on the right team, we're forming a global megatrend, we're giving people their health back, I can take this business literally online through Zoom to every part of the world, then you're very strong when you start, and then you'll get very good results. And I hope that as soon as this pandemic is behind us, that I'll meet you in one of our big events. And I love to meet people, chit chat with people, and give them a hug. So come up to me, give me a hug, and I hope that you had some good times tonight and that you maybe saw some new things and got some new input. So thank you so much for joining.
Thank you so much, Ørjan. That's not an every day that we can hear the product and the business presentation from the founder of the company. And I had to remember the first time when I met you, I'm pretty sure you can recall that meeting when we spent a full day together. And I was exactly like that. You know, I was checking on everything and I was trying to, to find out where is the catch. Because based on, some of our experiences, we just tend to believe that there must be something we don't recall and we don't see. But after 3.5 years in the business, as most of you guys have already met me or heard me on Zoom, or even we met personally, you know that this is a business, this is a company, like a dream can come true. And residual income, this is kind of the word that, you know, a dream for all of us to work hard and to deliver something you can enjoy the benefit for an ongoing years. And I believe that Zinzino is the best opportunity, and I'm really, really happy to be part of it and to give our part and our share into that growth. And Ørjan, you know, just a couple of weeks before Christmas, we are here from 10 different countries, if I counted well, even from Canada, from the States and European countries. So I think it shows that we have some commitment and we have some serious goals for the future. So you can count on us, I can assure you that. And the global mega trend, I think we all want to have our share, our piece of pie from this opportunity. Do you agree with me that we all want to have our piece of this mega trend and we want to, you know, take part of it? Because I think we need to show it to people. We need to show it to customers and partners as well. So.
Well, thank you everyone so much. Thank you for all the comments in the chat. Loved spending time here with you. I think Ria saw the potential in the company. So the only question she had for me was, what's the catch? What's the catch? What's the catch? Skeptical Hungarian, but there wasn't any catch. There is always duties to deal with, challenges to deal with when you build a business. But that's not a catch. That's a part of building the business. And if you're with a solid company with an amazing product and you're building towards a trend that is coming, every year gets better and everything gets better year by year by year, and then you will succeed. So you can trust in that. So thank you so much, Ria. I gotta go. I have another meeting here, so I gotta get off, just grab some water and go to the next meetings. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you again, Ørjan. And thank you very much for Adam Molnar. I would appreciate Adam just became Diamond and he was our translator and he did a great job because I listened to it as well. So I'm really
Did Adam become Diamond? That's absolutely incredible. Congratulations, Adam. I'll speak faster next time. That's a joke.
Thank you so much.
He's so good at translating. He's amazing. Yeah.
Thank you. So thank you very much for all of you. And I hope you enjoyed every minute of it and you took some notes. And as you can already seen, you can download the presentation in different languages from the back office. So please take a look at it. And I would like to take the opportunity to invite you for a year closing meeting. It's going to be on the 19th of December, 7 p.m. Central European time. And I'm going to have a special guest with me when we are going to do a 2020 year closing. So if you have a chance and if you are not all busy with Christmas baking, shopping or cleaning, and I hope not, please spend an hour or so with us because it's going to be some great story again. And I believe that we are creating history together. We are creating the future together. So the more you learn about the people we are working with and the more you learn about the past and the background of the company, the quality of the people we are working with, the more and the faster you can build up your trust. And at the end of the day, you know, how the hell can you build a business when you have the trust level, when you know that the products are great? So you need to take the products, you need to have your personal experience. When you know that the business is working, so the commission is going to end up in your back office and you can use that money. So you believe that it's happening. So you need to get some, you know, practical experience. And of course, if you want to plan your future with us, with our one big team, and you want to plan your future with the companies in Zinzino, you need to make sure that you feel home, you feel comfortable with your leaders, with your team, with your upline. I think it's all very important. As Ørjan started, 2020 was a very special year, and I believe it's going to be an ever remembered year, but 2021 is going to be even more exciting. So I think we are just creating the foundation, and 2021 is going to be better than ever for the people who make decisions and the people who are going to take the next step and who will take action. Not for everybody, it's about us, where we are going to be there and what kind of decisions we are going to make. And I just got a message, and thank God we are working in team, that we are going to have this year closing on the 21st of December. I got 2 messages. Thank you very much, Csaba and Andrea, that I mixed the dates. So many things are going on. So December 21st, which is a Monday, and it's 7 p.m. Central European time. So please make sure you change the date because I made a mistake. And I'm really excited to have you all here. And please invite your friends and business partners for the 21st of December. And let me introduce you the person I'm so grateful for, because he's the one who introduced me this great opportunity that has changed not only my life, my family's life, but so many of the people, the partners' lives who are here with us tonight, and so many others who are doing their other presentations in some other countries and languages. So thank you again for joining us. And I hope to see you back on the 21st of December, which is going to be on Monday, 7 p.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern US Canadian time. And I believe we have lots of people from that area. So I appreciate everybody, and have a great evening. And I hope you are going to have some problem with sleeping, because that's going to be a signal that we were able to give you some energy. And I hope you start thinking about how are you going to close on December? How are you going to qualify for the 200% ECB for January? And what are you going to achieve in January, February, March? So basically, how you are going to close quarter 4 for 2020, and how is going to be your quarter 1 for 2021. So we all have to make decisions. Please make a plan, put it into writing, digest it, discuss it with your mentors, with your coach, and then you can just take action and deliver the results. Thank you again. It was a great pleasure to have you here, and see you soon. Have a great evening or afternoon in North America. Thank you, guys. Take care.